Hi guys, what's up? In this video I'll show you a full review of the Yu Yureka. I have been using this device for a week or so and it does have some interesting features and aspects of this particular handset. So thought of giving a full review and show the detailed specifications of the particular device. Now as you can see, this particular screen has a 5.5 inch of display, and additionally it supports a resolution of 720 x 1280 pixels with a pixel density of 267 ppi. So that's a decent combination. Not only that, it also has a IPS LCD capacitive touch screen with 16 mm of color and has a Corning Gorilla Glass 3. So it's very protective, very bright, very vibrant, and a lot of features has been loaded into the particular handset. Now if we do the double gestures with the particular handset, you will see that it displays the maximum menus available for Yu Yureka. Now under brightness, if I go over there, you will see that the auto brightness sensors are present over here. You can also adjust the brightness manually from here or select the auto mode, whatever way you feel like. Now again, if we go to navigate to settings and very quickly go to about phone, you will see that this particular phone does run on a Android version 4.4.4, which is KitKat. Now this particular handset will obviously get the Lollipop update as well. This particular handset is powered by Cyanogen, so it does has a Cyanogen 11 OS version. Again, under settings, if we go to storage, you will see that this handset supports a 16 gigs of storage, out of which 12 point some gigs are available to users, but currently I have installed a lot of apps to test a particular device. Having said that, it also supports an additional micro SD card. Again, under settings, I want to show you each and every feature that the Cyanogen mode handset of Yu Yureka provides you with. Now if we go to buttons over here, you will see that the first option that comes, it says enable on-screen navigation bar. Now if I enable it, you will see that the home button and the back button that used to be at the bottom of the phone has disappeared, and the home screen and the back button has gone just on the screen, and it's working like that only. So see, if I press a home button, it goes to the home button. So implementations are quite tricky, options are great in this particular handset. So again, for the betterment of the video, I'll just go ahead and switch off this particular buttons option for now. Since this particular handset is a phablet model, you can say it boasts of a larger screen. So what it does is that if you want to lock the screen, you just need to double tap on top of it and see it locks like that. So you just need to double tap over here that and the screen will come alive. So now you see that here you will find the face detection feature also available over here. So that's a plus point also. So the modern features that comes with Android phones are loaded in Yu Yureka also. Let me again go to settings, and under settings I want to show you some other features that this particular handset comes with. Most noted feature is the themes. If you go to themes, you will see that there are a lot of themes that is available in this particular handset. Plus additionally, if you go to shop themes, just need to put on your internet connection, and if you go to shop themes, you will find a lot of themes available free to download for the Yu Yureka handset as well. Similarly, you will find another option that says status bar. When you go to status bar, you can actually change the status of the battery also. So using this particular feature, you can easily select upon the selected icons like the icon landscape, the circle, the text, whatever way you wish. So implementations are great in this particular handset, I must say, as because you can easily navigate and actually customize the look and feel of your handset of Yu Yureka using those features in the settings column. Now let me very quickly give you a physical overview of the full handset. At the top of the handset, you will find the 3.5 mm jack input over here. Just at the bottom, you will find the USB connector, the USB charger point, the microphone. On the left hand side of the handset is a volume rockers. You see that it's very well built. The buttons does look excellent on the handset. On the right hand side of the phone, you will find the power on and off button. Similarly, at the back, you will find the 13 megapixel shooter with LED flash, the U branding, the speakers at the bottom of the back. And at the front of the phone, you will find the earpiece, the front camera, which is a 5 megapixel shooter, the LED notification. If you minutely watch over here, you will see that the LED notification is present something round over here, and at the bottom of the front page you will see that there is a home button and the capacitive back button, and the multitasking button is also present over here. Now the Yu Yureka comes with a 2500 milliampere of battery. It is a dual SIM variation phone. You will find that it uses a micro SIM. The micro SIM 1 is over here, the micro SIM 2 is over here. Additionally, it also has a slot of micro SD card right over here. Now I have used this particular phone with both the SIMs, micro SD card, done some heavy gamings in this particular handset, surfed the net with Facebook, done social medias with Twitters, WhatsApp. So you can say that yeah, I have done some heavy usage with this particular phone for continuously 2 to 3 days, and I have found that this battery do last for a full working day, and that is quite decent, as because the Yu Yureka is obviously a budget handphone. Okay, now let us very quickly go ahead and check the power of this Yu Yureka by hitting the Antutu benchmark test. Okay guys, this is something which is very interesting and very noteworthy. Remember the price that Yu Yureka comes with, and in the Antutu benchmark test it gives you a score of 29,339. It's awesome figure, it's huge figure end of the day, as because it will mesmerize you, it will surpass all your expectations when you look at this particular figures. The reason the Yu Yureka does have some wonderful hardware features. If I go to device info, you will see that it runs on a Qualcomm Snapdragon 615 chipset. It has a quad-core processor that is clocked at 1.7 GHz with Cortex A53, and provision for another quad-core processor with 1.0 GHz with Cortex A53. It has a GPU of Adreno 405, and most noteworthy, it does have a 2 gigs of RAM. So that comes very much handy, because a higher RAM, a decent processor, and a very good chipset of 615 Qualcomm Snapdragon does comes in handy when you put so much power, so much boost to the Yu Yureka. Now, since we are connected to the internet, let us very quickly see that how the internet browsing turns up in Yu Yureka. I am amazed. Let me go ahead and open the official website of the channel, that is egadgetsforyou.com. Before opening the website, let me give you an overview of the keyboard for Yu Yureka. As you can see that it's very standard keyboard for the cyanogen mode that they offer you, but having said that, under settings you can easily change it to Google keyboard also, as per your liking, as per your wish, and the spaces between the keys are quite decent. You can easily move your fingers. It has a bigger screen, so the display is quite dominant. But obviously the noteworthy feature is that the numpad is not associated with the alphabetic keypad, so you just need to go to this particular section and hit the numpad and the other options also. But nevertheless, the keyboard is a quite decent one. Okay, let us hit go now. Just see, you can check with your own eyes that the full website loaded very easily and very quickly in the Yu Yureka. Now that is a very noteworthy feature, because if I consider that I need to do some multitasking and also the heavy internet browsing with this particular handset, my life will be a lot easier with this handset, because you see it scrolling is so soothing. It's a great experience with Yu Yureka in scrolling. Okay, now let us very quickly go ahead and check out a news from the website. Okay, let us hit this particular news. You can see that it's loaded just like a magic. It's loaded very fast, and of course the display, the news, each and everything, the scrolling, each and everything associated with website browsing, you can see it's a great enriching experience end of the day. Having said that, see, I just hit an image and it loads so fast over here also. Again, if I show you that how the pinch to zoom works, you will see that yeah, I am just doing it very quickly, very rapidly over here, but there is no lag behind in this aspect also. And again, see the text, that the display is so bright, so vibrant, so distinctively prominent over here. So that way I must say that yeah, it does cost a lot for Yu Yureka with internet browsing as well. Let us go ahead and test the speaker and the quality of the internet browsing again with hitting a video on YouTube. Okay, this is the latest YouTube video that I have made. It's a full review of the Samsung Galaxy Grand Max. Now before anything else, let us just go to quality under settings and just hit the 720p, which is a maximum display for this particular handset, and also set the volume button to maximum and hit play.
Hi guys, what's up?
In this video, I'll show you a full review of the new Samsung Galaxy Grand Max. I have been testing the device for nearly a month or so I have tasted all the aspects and guess I'm ready to give you a full review. Now, this is a part where I notice a small con with Yu Yureka, as you also notice that the speakers end of the day are not that high, and also I say that yeah, if you want to hear these particular speakers in the hustle bustle of daily life or city life, I guess you would find some difficulties over there, but that is where the headphones comes handy. The headphone that comes with the Yu Yureka are great headphones, amazing headphones. Having said that, yeah, of course it's a con that the Yu Yureka does not have that high-end speakers. Now let us give the Yu Yureka a solid punch by playing Asphalt 8 and see how it performs. Now under settings you will find that I have set the SFX, the engine, the music, each and everything to the maximum digits possible. So let us just go ahead and hit play for now. Now, as I have pointed in the full gaming review for this particular handset also, that yeah, brightness and display wise, I think that yeah, there is some sort of a bluish look and feel to the whole handset. Now having said that, I think that yeah, obviously the brightness are a little bright, or guess the saturations may be a little higher, so that way the display does looks a bit bluish. But having said that, it is not something like that it is irritating to the eyes or something like that. It's a good one, and obviously considering a budget that Yu Yureka comes with, it will give you a feeling that it does outperforms in every aspect, like in the form of games like Asphalt 8 also. Having said that, another con that I have noticed for gameplay is that the Yu Yureka does tends to get heated up in this particular portion when you play heavy games like Asphalt 8 or Brother in Arms or Dead Trigger 2 for a stretch of say 20 to 30 minutes. Now this is something I guess that Cyanogen will take care of, and I hope that in the next update that they bring along, they will fix this particular heating issue also. Yeah, please stay subscribed to my channel. I guess you have watched another video that I have made, permanent solution, a simple solution actually to get rid of the heating issue that will lower the heat of the handset to about 10 degrees or so. Lastly, I should not end the video without showing the quality of the camera. As you know that the back is a 13 megapixel shooter with a LED flash. So let us very quickly go ahead and see the modes or the settings that this particular handset comes along with. If I go to settings, you will see that yeah, with the aspect ratio, the size, it does have the 13 megapixel and the 4:3 aspect ratio for all the clicks. Now you can adjust the quality also. For the betterment of the video, I have selected 100% quality over here. Again, there is a viewfinder which is an advanced option, so you can just play around with this particular thing. In fact, face detection is also there. Touch focus duration, you can actually set the time that how long you want the touch focus to be focused. Then there is auto exposure, the anti-banding, the ISO, each and every stuff that you can easily go around and play with it and see what those options are. Additionally, there is also the option to increase the auto, the HDR, the action, the backlight, the beach, the candlelight, the fireworks. A lot of modes, you can see a lot of modes are available in Yu Yureka. So that way camera is an enriching experience, I must say, but it's too early to predict. Let me go ahead and shoot a live picture in front of you. I have brought in some object over here, and at first I am using tap to focus and shooting the picture. Okay, one thing I must tell you is that this particular handset does shoot great pictures very easily, very randomly, very quickly. See, I just hit the camera button over here and it takes a picture with a blink of eye. Now let us go ahead and see how those pictures came along. Okay, this is a picture where I have not used tap to focus. You can see that this particular picture does looks bright. The saturation levels, the contrast, each and everything according to me looks good, looks perfect. Now let me zoom in the picture. And again you will see that the color differences, the contrast, the definitions, the curves, the edges can be seen very clearly in the camera of Yu Yureka also. So that's a noteworthy point that it's a budget handphone and does takes decent pictures. The figures of a 13 megapixel shooter is not a mere figure only, it does performs great. let me show you some of the outdoor pictures that I have shot with using the back camera of Yu Yureka. This is a picture. If you note very clearly, very closely over here, you will find that I have used tap to focus on this particular object, and it has actually defocus the background when I have used the auto mode to focus on this particular object over here. So that's a great plus. You can have great pictures with auto defocus of the background also when you tap to focus on one particular object very closely with the camera. So that's a great thing, I must say, with Yu Yureka. And again, you will see that the definitions, the colors, contrast, brightness, you can easily depict in the camera of this smartphone also. So that way it does helps you around, because you can shoot very good pictures at the end of the day. Let us go ahead and see the front camera for now. For the front camera, if I go to settings, you will see similarly it does have the size options of 5 megapixel with aspect ratios and all. And again, the quality, you can easily go ahead and enhance it to 100% if you like. Then the viewfinder, the shutter lags, the face detection, many things are present for the front camera also, similar to the back camera. So now let me go ahead and shoot a selfie. Now this is a picture that came along with the front camera of the Yu Yureka. You see that the definitions of the picture are very bright, very vivid, very clear. So that way I must say that the camera of Yu Yureka is not at all disappointing. It's a great one end of the day. Now as far as my verdict goes with the Yu Yureka, it costs something around 9,000 INR. So considering the price, it's a great deal. It does have some amazing features, some amazing settings, and amazing options to choose from. Now having said that, it does have some of the cons, like it surely gets heated up a lot when you play games like Asphalt 8, Brother in Arms 3, or some high-end games also for a continuous stretch of 20 to 30 minutes or so. There is a fix for that. I have made a separate video for that also, but at the end of the day, that is also on the higher side temperature wise. Also additionally, the speakers are not that great at the end of the day, and it's a bit on the lower side, I must say. But barring these 2 points, I must say that multitasking, web browsing, apps browsing, playing games, social media interactions, each and everything are a great experience with this Yu Yureka. Remember, it's solely available from Amazon through flagship sale. So if you're okay to go with that, I must say that yeah, Yu Yureka is definitely a great smartphone. That's it guys. If this video helps you, please do give a thumbs up. It does help the channel, and please stay subscribed to my channel. I'll catch you guys in my next video very soon. Bye for now.